So it's been a hot minute. Who wants to recount?
I will. I think I remember a pretty decent amount of it. So last time we left off, we were in the midst of Ghouls-ageddon. Our brave heroes had to fight off, how many was it? 8? 8 ghouls, if I recall?
Yeah, we murdered them all.
We barely murdered them all and then barricaded ourselves in the room before the goblins could arrive. They were just getting around the corner before we got out of there. Following the Ghouls-ageddon duel, we decided it would be best to try and find a place to hunker down for a bit and actually properly recover from the sheer amount of combat we had. So we made our way through the chasms, and some people decided to go and take a dip in the silt lake for a bit, and we found a couple items. If I recall, Toa found a kind of gemstone, if I recall?
Yes. Yes. Is it in my inventory, or is it in, who went and actually got it? It was either Garthus or...
Well, regardless.
Or the Forbidden Box of Mystery went and got it.
I wrote it down in my notes somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. To finish our recap.
I have my perfect skipper rock still.
Was that the Locked Iron Strongbox, or was that something else?
No, Locked Iron Strongbox we found all the way at the start of the dungeon in this room over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it might have been our Box of Mystery now. Who has it?
Oh yeah, hover over him and let's see what he's got. Platinum ring, magic wand. Okay. The box has it. We made our way back to this old musty barracks, moved all the corpses out, or Toa did, as he does. He's become a good gravekeeper in that sense, and we long rested. And I believe we had a level up last time, and we got ourselves to level 5.
Yes, everyone should be level 5.
Wowie zowie.
And so, as our party reawakes from their rest, they prepare to re-enter the dungeon, exploring the cave to see what they can find. And, of course, complete their quest. I
want to find a pile of drugs.
Okay.
I believe in you, Arthas.
Thank you. I mean, who's that voice in my head?
That's your self-confidence.
Wow, thanks, self-confidence.
You betcha. All right, so I'm going to set the scene a little bit. It is dark and still. There's an ominous quiet hanging in the air, punctuated by shrieks, scraping sounds, the kind of chitinous grinding that can be faintly heard. Room is dark, except for the flickers of the flaming orb, or bonfire, or whatever it is. That's right here. And you have faced peril after peril for the last 6 hours. You just took a little rest, a little nap, a little snooze, for an hour. Just kind of rested up a little bit. You're feeling better than you were.
A long rest.
Long rest? Did you?
Yeah, that's how we ended the session.
In that case, you come to in the spooky dungeon, with the fire crackling in the middle of the room. And I will reset the time.
Did we do our patrol rolls already or not? That's the one thing I don't remember.
That's what we finished, because I had the last roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just double checking.
Yeah. You were fine. Night was fine. And you were awake.
I like being awake.
I don't think I've ever slept that well in a while, despite the musty, rank dungeon this appears to be.
All right, everybody. Wake up and take in the sun, and I push this door wide open.
Garthus, what are you doing?
I'm taking the... Oh, right. Yeah, no, son. My bad. I'll close the door again.
Let's hope
By the way,
nobody
there
heard
should be
that.
a massive puddle of blood just on the other side of that door because of what happened.
Oh, true.
I'll get right on it.
Yeah. Todd just eyes Garthus and just whispers, "Nothing bad happened."
Okay, I blindly believe you.
I'm you know what, I'm gonna blindly believe you too, even though I already know it's on the other side of that door.
Though at this
I
point,
wish I had
it's starting to dry out a little bit.
All right. Well, I guess if everybody's up, we should probably make a plan of action. Lars says as he approaches the still burning but yet lightly smoldering. I almost called it a colander. That's the completely wrong word. Torch stand. I'll just call it easy enough. So, anybody have any ideas?
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Let's not die.
I like that. I heavily agree with that, Garthus. Who's next? Nobody? Albertine, Gundren. How are you two doing? Are you two good on inventory items and whatnot? I take it they're still sleeping. We'll get them up here in a moment.
Either that, or somebody forgot both of their accents just now.
Oh wait,
It's
hold
fine.
on. Albertine. Oh, sorry, you were. I didn't forget their accents. I forgot they existed. I forgot they were
That's
there at
fine.
all. Yeah, no,
That's
they're
fine. They're still
staring
sleeping. We'll-
placidly, like into the wall, and then something snaps them back into existence, or into focus. Albertine is just like, very strange sensation just now. Not sure what happened. Everything was blank. Feeling very foggy. Don't think I slept well. And Gundren is just like, oh, I feel like I downed a pint of ale.
I wouldn't be surprised considering
In
where
other
we're
words, I feel
sleeping.
fine.
I mean, I guess that's good. As long as you two are still A-okay, I guess we'll be good to go.
Not A, maybe B or C or D perhaps. Okay, but not quite A. Okay, I'll be all right. I just need to do a bit of stretches, calisthenics, and he rolls out of bed, and you hear his armor clinking as he does jumping jacks, stretches kind of to one side and to the other, and like rotates his torso. Gundren takes a flask of some brown liquid, swigs it, spits it on the floor, and then slaps himself in the face a couple of times. And then he's just like, all right, I'm good to go.
All right. Now that we're all in attendance, game plan. I believe it might be unwise of us to return the way that we did, where the ghouls and the goblins were. The ghouls, likely dead. Goblins, probably investigating the area, still around.
Albertine pipes up. Technically speaking, ghouls would have been dead before they were attacking us. They were, as a matter of fact, so dead they came back to life. They went back around. They were like negative alive. They should be 0 dead now.
So undead is what you're saying.
Yes,
Reanimated.
no longer undead or reanimated, if you will.
Well, we have unreanimated them, so I don't think there'll be too much of a problem, hopefully.
Right. Sorry, I'm being pedantic. Go on.
No. It's important to have the details correct. You never know what to expect in places like this. No, it's okay.
I agree. New path would very likely be beneficial. Maybe find things valuable that we could use on our journey.
Yes, and we have found a handful of valuable things. And it would definitely be prudent to keep searching for those. But ideally, we can, as Garthus' idea said, stay alive. And we can only stay alive as long as we play smart. And that means our riches will come with us as long as we play smart.
Albertine nods to the box of mystery and make-believe.
Yes, you see, he keeps our stuff safe.
The box of mystery and make-believe is in a pool of blood and drool.
We're going to ignore that for now.
Actively, dripping from the hinges.
Don't worry about it.
As long as I don't have to clean it.
It burps.
Let me recompose myself. So, I believe that we should definitely be making our way. We have two paths we can take. From what I recall, it's a bit hazy. There was a few staircases we passed along the way that we may be able to go and try and find our way around where we barricaded the room. Or there was, I vaguely remember a passageway from the way that we started. Lars says he points to the other door. I remember there being some pathways that way as well. It's vague, hazy memory. I think there was some shrieking bats that were attacking us at one point. I don't remember it quite cleanly, but I would say those are our two best options.
So, if I may make another suggestion.
Yes, Toa.
Because of divination, if you will, I received during the night, I have received the ability to allow us to transit water. So in theory, we could try to walk down that water pathway to get to the other side, potentially the other side of that forge, without having to retrek the path where all the ghouls and the goblins currently are.
That could be good, assuming that the waterway isn't just blocked by a shallow underwater cave. Then we'd have to go under it, and that may cause complications, but I do like your thinking.
That sounds good to me. I'm pretty comfortable with the water.
Albertine shrugs.
Okay.
Works for me.
Gundren? You're not
I suppose
you're not
I could do
hydrophobic,
that.
are you?
No, I get wet.
We could at least scout it to see if trying to walk down this pond or whatever it actually is even practical.
Oh yes, no, I wholeheartedly agree, as there is another pathway that way we passed by, which we can also investigate while we're down there. So I believe it's as the youth say, a win-win?
The youth and their phrases. Albertine shakes his head. We'll never catch on.
I don't think I will, even though they're all the same age as me. I just never really got along with them at the academy that well.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting you're so young. You have seen such horrors. Albertine slaps his knee.
I wish I could unsee some of those. I
Not
left
going
home.
to happen unless you have memory erasing magic.
You know, I might start investing in that. I didn't think the outside world would be so violent. I've read about it, but I didn't think I would see it.
He gives you the
I
stare.
don't have to participate.
And then he's like, it gets worse than this.
Lars kind of gets the sunken, hollow look in his eyes. Oh. Okay.
The Vietnam War flashbacks gif.
Lars just thinks back to the start of the campaign where he literally got gutted by a goblin. Didn't even see it coming.
Naive. Too trusting. Let his guard down.
Lars shakes his head and comes back to. All right, well, shall we begin making our way that way?
Yeah, sure.
Let us
Okay.
begin.
Let us move.
All right.
Howdy-ho.
I'll take point.
All right. Fortunately, the paths seem to mostly be clear.
Are we touching the stairs at all, or just continuing straight to the water?
We're going to go to the water first. That was the
Okay.
plan.
Is the rest of the squad coming, or y'all squatting ahead? Scouting. Oh my God! How
we
is
were
that
moving
so
as a
difficult?
group.
We should be moving as a single
We're
unit.
squouting. We're squouting ahead.
Scouting,
All right. You want to?
scatting.
We're not doing that.
You want to just start just wading up this way, and see how we do?
Are you going this way, or what's the plan?
I don't know where the water path is, but I assume it's right here.
Yeah, we're investigating to see where the.
So you wade
From what
through
I
here?
Yeah, to see if there.
We're
is
trying to
something.
see if it's even possible to progress this way.
Okay, Garthus. So you are in Zone 10. Let's see. A still pool fills much of this cavern. Water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange, pale mussels. The fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area, and a set of steps climbs up to the east. A sluggish stream flows out of the cave to the northeast. That stream is coming from
Okay.
How
I-
deep is this section? Do we know?
Well, I'm about to go find out.
20 feet deep.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
In the
we're
middle.
not wading through that. Unless we stick very close to the walls.
Well,
Okay.
Toa said he had some
Yeah.
divination.
Yeah, you all gotta be standing pretty close to me, though.
I can work with that.
How does this work, Toa?
It's simple. It pulls out a piece of cork from the box of mystery. Let's see.
And then he shouts, "Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells."
Oh. I pull out my divination device, which is actually just the crowbar I carry around, and put the cork on one of the pieces of teeth, which causes it to evaporate instantly,
By the power of I said so.
and then steps on the water. Behold!
Huh. But that didn't explain anything.
It doesn't have to.
How close do we need to be?
You just had to be within 30 feet when I casted it. Up to
Oh,
10
okay.
willing, up
Oh.
to 10 willing creatures.
I was going to say, that's longer than I thought it would be. By the sounds of it, it sounded like we would all have to stand on a little 6-foot circumference boat-like spherical object.
Nope.
Whoa.
Just everyone has to be within a range of 30 feet of me when I use it.
Well, how long does this last exactly?
1 hour.
Oh, I think we can walk, like, up a stream in an hour.
Assuming
So
it's not a dead end.
Yeah, we've got 1 hour we can walk on water.
Gotcha.
It doesn't even cost my concentration.
Well,
Pretty pog.
I'll start heading this way, I guess.
Pretty pog.
Lars
you could-
trepidatiously, puts the tips of his foot in the water to see if he'll actually stand on it before he takes the step onto it.
It's like, do you not trust my village's deity?
No, not at all, not at all.
So-
I just wanted to see how sturdy the magic was. That was all.
Yeah, so you disappear. The other side.
Ah,
It's a little dark in here. It's a good thing
Well-
I can kind of see.
Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't the normal route.
Well, of course it's not a normal route. We're not mer people.
So, suggestion, we should have someone with dark vision at the front and rear of the column.
probably a good move.
That's
I
fine.
am not one of those people.
I guess Toa conscripted himself to be up front. I'll take up the rear then, since I'm already back here.
I ensure the box of mystery and make believe is in front of me like a dozer blade. Just making sure that if I hit something, the box hits it first.
I cannot see the map this way, so
Box floats.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't see it all either.
Okay, come south. Or relative my direction.
I can see!
All right, you come
Oh,
out. So,
Hold
This
on,
is what
before
you
we all
guys
poke
see.
out, how bright is this?
this is dark. There are no light sources, so unless you have dark vision, it's
So-
black.
It's like as I begin to emerge, I kind of signal to the group behind me that there's an opening here.
You guys being quiet or are you talking?
Quiet.
I'm as quietly as possible, trying to signal that there's like a room ahead.
Okay, a wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the west wall. Stream pours out from where you're standing, then tumbles down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down to the chasm floor. So, you guys,
What do you see? What do your elven eyes see?
How many eyes does he have? 11?
I don't know. I don't want to insult his deity.
I don't know. You just said, what do your 11 eyes see?
Elven. Not 11.
Oh, that's the number that comes after 11. Gotcha.
There don't
Yes,
appear.
God, that's very good.
There doesn't appear to be many dudes, if any, actually.
Actually, anyone with dark vision would see these
I have
two suspicious characters.
Oh,
Am I good to light a torch?
No,
It's-
I like touch the shoulder of Garthus and whisper, "Do not light a torch yet."
So, you see,
So, who is number one?
see a male drow over here, and a bugbear over here. And then over here, actually, you see two zombies.
Interesting.
Out of sight, currently.
Oh.
But
Is it safe for me to come up now?
Um,
Or do you still want me
I-
watching the
I-
rear?
you guys,
I kinda-
as a group, make a group stealth check. I'll let you know what the deal is.
okay.
Rolling. Ooh, 17.
I think this is my this is my D20.
Okay.
14.
The DC is 7. So I'd say that's more than half of you succeeding. So
yeah,
they don't
that's
seem to have
16,
noticed
so we're
you.
good.
They seem to
Do
be
we-
ignorant of you. They are
Do we know if they have dark vision, like with their knowledge of the bugbears and the drow and stuff like that?
nature check.
Let me see. What is my nature modifier? Nature is +3. Let us throw the dice. Oh, that's not the roll. That's the
One
roll.
could
15
into-
plus 3.
3, yes.
18.
You know that both drows and bugbears have dark.
Okay, so I kind of signal to Albertine and Gundren to come closer, and I basically whisper to them. But
Don't worry
someone
about it.
straighten them out.
There we go.
Fix them.
Okay, so basically, everyone else who's not us in the room will have a way of detecting us. Only me and Lars have dark vision. Do you want to risk lighting the torch that would alert them immediately, or do we want me and Lars to take initiative on potential action? Or we can try to stealth our way around with me and Lars guiding you.
Potential action. I think we should avoid conflict if we can.
Ideally,
The room-
yes, but because they also have dark vision, that means they could see us.
Yes, but this room is large. If we stick to the walls, we may be able to find a way around them. Lighting
But
a torch
they-
now would only give away our position. There's no point in lighting a torch at this moment.
Is there any potential that I can see, any like unlit torches along any of the walls?
No, there don't appear to be any torches anywhere. Although there is a faint light coming from this corner where the water flows out. It's very much like a light at the end of the tunnel sort of thing.
Oh, hold on.
And
I have
it's
an
not
idea.
much stronger than weak moonlight.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
We could try to spook them with a light from an unexpected direction.
We could try to distract them.
So while you
Look, we
guys
do
are
have this-
having this conversation, I just want to let you know that the drow is commanding the bugbear, who appears to be sifting through rocks and rubble at the base of the chasm. The drow is just like, keep searching. It has to be here somewhere. My divinations would not lie.
Ooh.
What do I know about a drow? Just common knowledge.
Common knowledge. They are a subterranean race of dark elves who live in a realm called the Underdark, which is a cavernous area populated by horrible, horrible things. They worship a spider god named Lolth, and they are also a matriarchal society.
Okay.
They also have sunlight sensitivity and have superior dark vision. They see very well in the dark.
All right. Well, with him overwatching, it may be a bit harder. Hey, Garthus, what was that trick we did with the goblins that time? It was
The goblins.
distract and push, was it?
Something like that. Yeah.
I whisper to Lars, I could try to blind him.
Yeah, I was gonna say with blinding. If I recall from common knowledge, they're rather light sensitive. So if we can get the drop on them, shine a really, really bright light of some kind immediately.
No, I have an idea.
Lars immediately has this sinking stomach feeling develop. What idea?
We could flash some instant sunshine.
As a resort, I can see that working. But
Okay. Hold on.
what does it do? Perhaps we should listen in a bit. It seems like they're looking for something.
Oh, I saw it a second ago on my list.
What do you think they could be looking for?
Right here. Wait.
Counter idea, Toa. It might be prudent for us to take this drow alive if we can. Question them, see what they're doing here. Seems like the only person that may actually have some idea of what the group is doing here. Compared to everything else we
Question.
found.
Gundren, what are we even looking for here? Any chance that drow's after it?
We're mostly looking for my kin, but we're also looking to take control of the mine back from these blood-sucking, backstabbing cultists. We found one of them near the entrance, but there should be two more.
Well, in that case, it sounds like we need to eliminate. So how are we doing this?
Hold on.
Well,
As I'm looking at my.
If we need to neutralize the threat, I think it would be prudent to get it as a surprise of an action as possible. He's up here on the ledge with the bugbears down in the canyon right now searching for something. If we could distract the drow, catch his attention, then blind them, we can get the upper hand and basically get a free hit. Or otherwise, I guess, Garthus, you can do what you do best. Push them down a hole.
Okay, I could try to recruit the drow, and if it goes poorly, you stab him.
What, recruit?
Yes, I
A
can be.
cultist? You do realize, he talked about divinations himself. He's likely has an ability to resist that at least.
It wouldn't hurt to try, would it?
I feel like we would be better with a distraction technique and just going for the gut. If it fails, we lose our entire element of surprise.
That's why I'm
loss of
saying.
gamble.
That's why I'm saying that. Anyway, it's up to you. I can either try to persuade him to tell us stuff, because here's the thing: if we capture him, he kills himself.
Well, if that's the case, then it's something that we don't have to do. As morbid as it is for me to say, problem takes care of itself.
Garthus.
Gundren?
No, Albertine.
Albertine?
How did I don't ask me how I mix those two up. Albertine pipes up and he's just like,
Whatever the plan is, I'm feeling about twice as capable as I was last day.
That's good to know. All right.
Very good.
I think the plan would be, let's get a lay of the land the best we can from where we are. Make sure we have everybody in sight. Then, I think our best course of action will be to draw the drow away from the bugbears, or vice versa, so we can take them apart separate. That way they can't cover each other's weaknesses. Not to mention the bugbears seem to be down in the canyon, and it might take them a bit to get up here, too.
It sounds like there's just the one guy up here.
If you want my grandmother's advice, she always used to say, go for throat. It's hard to fight back when you've lost half your blood.
That's true.
I guess that's a fair point.
She was a
okay.
very wise lady.
Sounds like it.
Do I have permission to blindly charge ahead, literally?
Wait
on.
for a small wizard to tell you it's okay to go.
Hold on, Garthus. I can give you a guiding pathway, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Your murder is plotting in the corner of the river. The sky is just
Okay.
oblivious.
All
I
right.
actually can't see him, so, like, physically.
He's looking the opposite direction. Trust me.
I'd assume the river's sounds are also a
I'll
little
just-
bit covering for us.
Can
I'll
someone
just-
use?
I'll
Hold on.
just-
Can someone
yeah,
use?
like this way.
It-
He's like
Can
right
someone use
there.
thunderclap?
Oh, there he is.
There. Now he's gone.
Can someone use thunderclap?
Let me check. Albertine
That's the-
concentrates.
Or it's thunder wave. It's thunder wave is what I'm thinking of.
Also, follow-up question. As a paladin, does Albertine have any sunlight-related nonsense to do?
Sure does.
Because, that whole sunlight sensitivity, we might be able to just take advantage of.
I don't know. Actually,
Well, yeah, that's the blinding aspect of the plan.
Yeah.
Out of character explanation, basically the idea is we get our characters in position. We have one character use a blinding ray on that person in particular to blind them, which basically is going to be the signal for Garthus to blindly charge with his back to the sun towards this guy as a guiding light. As when we woke up, he said, "Let's look at the sun." There's the sun for
Yeah.
you.
Okay. He doesn't have any.
Oh,
Toa has something, but I don't think it's directly sun related. I think it's just akin to amplifying light.
Yeah, it was called daylight, but it doesn't specifically say that it's sunlight.
I mean, it's a bright light, which could at least daze him for a bit.
It's actually not that bright. It says dim light.
Dim
It's
light?
kinda
Oh, that's even
Bright
disappointing.
sadder.
light and sheds dim light for an additional 60. So 60 feet of bright light, 60 feet of dim light.
Okay.
Let's see. I would say that counts as.
Either that, or I could just try to murder him before he realizes it.
If you manage to get a surprise round that, maybe.
He just likely will not be alive. So, I whisper to Garthus, if you're willing to follow my guiding pathway, you should be able to just push him right off the side.
sounds good to me.
How deep
That's-
is this chasm?
I was
It's
gonna
only
ask,
20
I don't
feet.
think that would.
I probably wouldn't kill him.
He would still end up face down.
But then he would be
Sure.
reunited with the bugbears, which may be a problem.
Or he might just be dead, depending on how much damage he takes during the surprise round.
Fair. Okay, Toa, if you'll take Garthus with you that way, I'll take Albertine and Gundren with me.
How many feet is each tile, by the way, in this room?
We're
10.
doing half tiles,
10.
so 10.
10 feet per tile.
Alright.
If you allow us to set up in a nearby position, we may be able to do some follow-up from the ridge.
Copy.
I guess Albertine should probably follow you, and then Gundren can watch my back.
All right, this entire time, it's just a back and forth between the bugbear and the drow. The drow is just keep searching.
Well, I'm glad they're as good about planning as we are.
Honestly, if we spent... Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's get a move on. We'll go with the follow. Go follow Toa.
Okay.
I whisper into the box, do
Okay.
you have Thunderwave?
Box burps. And this guy... She's like, huh, what was that? Everybody roll initiative.
So okay.
I was so tempted to do that exact same thing. Ask the box something to make it
19.
make a loud sound.
19. All right, hold on.
I have a 0 modifier to initiative.
16 for me.
I have a 9.
Gee. 9 for ours.
Oh, I have a +2 though, so that'd be 11.
11.
Sorry, I forgot to check that.
Albertine. Juice 13. Okay, so since you guys get a surprise round, I'm being generous and giving you one. I hope that you kill these guys before they get a round, because that would make it easier to conclude in 36 minutes. It is Toa's turn. Toa's up first.
All right. So, let's see. I cast. What level do I want to cast this at? I cast Guiding Bolt. Level 1. So that is an action. Yeah, where I'm standing should be fine. I tell Garthus, follow the bolt, hit the target. So this is, I have a spell attack bonus +7. Let me, so this is a spell attack, so let's throw dice. 9 + 7, so that is 16.
To hit?
Oh yeah, is this with advantage because surprise round or?
Oh, no. Normal attack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
that
yeah.
hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so that is 4d6 radiant damage.
Very nice.
D6.
Uh-oh. Like Spike.
1, 4, 9, 10. 10 damage. 10 radiant.
Damage. 10 radiant.
And he's marked with a dim light, so there's dim light on him, and any attack, the next attack against him has advantage.
Okay. All right.
I'm also assuming that means Garthus can see him now.
Oh yeah. So Valak. Sorry, I'm supposed to tell you his name, even though he's labeled.
Yeah.
The drow is he cries out in pain. Ah! Spellcasters, sound the alarm! He says to Bugbear, and then whirls around and attempts to draw his bow in self-defense. It is Garthus.
Okay, Garthus is gonna do what Garthus does best and charge right at him.
Are you gonna try to push him over the side, or are you gonna try to stab him?
Oh, I'm just gonna stab him. It seems like the optimal move right now.
I think you could stab him twice per attack
I can
at
now.
this level.
Stabby McStabby-son over here.
That's
You
gonna
have
be,
advantage on this attack.
Well, will a 13 plus 6 hit?
Plus 6?
So 19?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
will.
Okay.
You want to roll again just in case you crit?
Yeah, sure, why not? Nope.
We do not.
And that's going to be a d6 plus 3. So 8 damage, and then we've got our second attack.
Now, is this also with advantage? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Wait,
Okay.
does the spell just say, what is it, Guiding Bolt?
It's the next attack.
Yeah, so this one is not a just that
Okay.
first.
Okay,
but-
I figured.
But still, it's a
I
17.
assume the 17 will hit.
Yeah.
And that's another 9 damage.
Very nice. Starting to look a little beat up. He... yeah, he's looking a little rough. Albertine...
I need to sprint downstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Albertine. 6. About that close to him. Before deciding. He's just gonna throw a axe. Yeah.
Good old hand axing. Need to ask you a question.
Ha 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 ha.
Do you need a hand?
Yeah, he takes he throws 2 hand axes at this drow.
Ooh, wow, he's going for it.
Definitely has. First one had. Second one does not. So that is X. Eight damage.
Does the box of mystery and make believe have a round, or is he just passive?
That depends on if you guys want to share XP.
I mean,
I don't mind sharing the XP.
It's like we have party EXP anyway, so it's irrelevant.
I'll give the box of mystery. Well, you do have party XP monsters. It determines how much you each get. Share your number of combatants. So say a monster's 600 XP. If there's 6 combatants, you each get 100. If 5 combatants, you each get 120.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
In that case, it is Lars's turn.
So, we have these 2 guys in sight that I can physically see. Is there anybody else I should be seeing right now that's not physically there as a model? Oh. Okay, I was just double checking. All right.
In theory, the bugbear is not even necessarily hostile because it's under command of the drow. So in theory, we only have to kill the drow, and the bugbear might actually disengage.
Well, he did tell him to sound the alarm.
Oh, well, that too. Up to you.
So, there's that. All right. I have a few options here. And I think...
you have shiny new spells, don't you?
Yeah. I don't think I'll be using any of those shiny new ones, though, at the moment. Solely for the fact of, it's not that time.
Okay.
So, Lars is going to step forward. 1, 2, 3, just right before the cliff edge. And... do I want to do that? That might be a good idea. Yeah. Just to keep him from moving. Yeah, I'm in range.
21 feet.
60 feet. I'm thinking I might just pop a ray of frost at the bugbear just to keep him from moving.
Weird.
Or slow him down at least.
Oh no, yeah, that's
He's also standing in the water, so that might make it even more difficult for him to get out if the water starts freezing.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop a ray of frost towards him just to slow him down.
Oh, oops, I didn't know you. Ray of Frost. All right, roll the hit.
Wait a minute, you shouldn't have said anything. I just thought you were waiting for me while you were doing all your measurements. Now I know there's a problem.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
No
here we
problem.
go.
No problem here.
Oh,
It's 11 plus, what is your...
plus 5.
That hits, barely. Roll damage.
Okay, roll damage 1d8. 1.
1. All right.
But he loses 10 feet of movement, which is the main thing I wanted.
And also, how does that affect the stream?
Not at all. The spell doesn't freeze water if it misses on like Frost Fingers, which would freeze water in the area, but that's a much closer range spell.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right, so in that
I hit him in the Tootsie.
It is the Mimic's turn. This Mimic has a speed of only 30 feet, so it trundles 1. 4.
Oh, is it going to try to just eat him?
Can't do anything. Because it used its action to dash. That's it.
It popped its little feeties out and ran.
Gundren takes the dodge action. Because he's a liability. Alright, so this guy takes the disengage action. 1, 2. Gets the hell out of there. Toa, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I turn the corner. Any immediate thing I should know as I come around the corner?
No. You just see a set of stairs that leads up to a corridor. The left, about what you could see, what you should be able to see.
Yeah, I have 60 feet range dark vision.
Yeah, it ends in a wall. You can't see past that. It's a tagged corridor.
Okay.
You can only really see.
Let's see what I want to do with this guy. How far away from him am I?
Great question. You are currently
10 feet. So if I use my last movement to move one tile closer to him, am I within touching distance? Okay. I will.
range.
Alright. So that also means he'd have to take the disengage action to move without an opportunity attack, right? To move away from me. Okay. So now... let's see. How does this work again? This is a melee spell attack, so I will get my spell attack modifier. I will cast Inflict Wounds level 2. So this will be a melee spell attack on a creature I can touch.
Okay.
So there'll be the d20 plus 7.
All right, roll the hit.
12 plus 7, 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay, I need to find... this is my d10. He takes 4 d10.
Ooh, you better hope you roll well.
1. 5. 9.
14.
14.
14. So I rolled really poorly.
You rolled
out of
really
40.
below average.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He takes
yeah,
14 points of damage.
Still, he lets out like a wheeze. Goes like as your hands touch him, and it's like the moisture is drained from him. You see like wrinkles and liver spots appear.
All right, and now I prepare to warm up a bonus action. I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I want to cast it directly in front of him so it can make a melee spell attack against him immediately.
I'm gonna give you a chess piece to symbolize that. What do you
A chess piece.
Like pawn, queen, bishop, knight.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Give me the knight.
Right, it is. I'm gonna shrink this.
Yeah. So, the
Get off.
as this is a spiritual object, a bright crowbar forms in front of him and immediately attempts to lop his head off.
All right, roll to hit.
Yep. So this will be a melee spell attack. Yep, so this will be the same exact roll that I just did. 11 plus 7.
To hit? Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so on hit, this will be a 1d8 plus spellcaster modifier, which I believe that's not spell attack bonus.
No, you're a cleric, right? That'd be correct.
Yep, so that'd be
Or
wisdom.
Right, yeah.
So it's gonna be a 1d8 plus 4, I believe. But yeah, my wisdom modifier is plus 4, and yeah, it's 1d8. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep, because I cast it at the base level. It's only a 1d8. My d8 is one of these, I think. Is that the d10? This is the d8. So he takes 8 points of damage from the crowbar.
Very nice. Not looking great. Liver spots and then right across the face.
So how does this affect movement? Can he walk through the spiritual weapon?
Don't think it affects movement. Yeah, I think you can pretty much
The spectral
treat it
weapon.
like
So
a
I don't know.
non-combatant.
Does it have zone of control, just like a
No,
person?
it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Garthus, you're up.
Hello. I don't like that he ran from me. We're just gonna do the same thing as last time. Stab him twice. Oh. That's an 11 plus.
6, right?
Yes.
Yep,
That
17.
hits, roll damage.
Alright. 2 plus 3. Yeah, so 5. And then
Damage.
our next
Are you gonna
roll-
try to take him less lethally, or are you just killing him?
I'm just killing him.
Okay.
I haven't been told otherwise, so that's my plan.
Oh. Okay, I was just making sure we checked before you potentially swung with the second attack and killed him.
Gotcha. Dumb question before I fail this roll, because it was a 3. Do we have the funny advantage thing?
No,
Yeah, I'll
we
give
do
it
not.
to you. I'll say in the case, since he's surrounded on 3 sides. You've got
Oh yeah,
advantage.
because my spiritual weapon's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully we roll. Oh, that's a 2. Never mind. That one
Rolled
was
even worse.
nice.
Alas. Fortunately for you, it is Albertine's turn. Albertine skids around the corner, comes to a stop right in front of this guy, technically within melee range. It counts. I'm counting it.
It's good enough.
Yeah. And he is attacking this time with his Morning Star. Does a 2x attack. 2x Morning Star attack. With the funny advantage. That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Everybody gets... How much is it? Yeah. Y'all are level 5?
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody gets 150.
Oh, wow. We're learning good from that one.
Right. Well, since that was a crit, that's 2d8. Or rather, 1d8 plus 8. That's 12 plus 5. Albertine is also not trying to spare. Not that kind of paladin.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of paladin, and smears him against the wall.
Yeah.
You're out of luck. I'm not that kind of paladin.
So, as his Morning Star rockets into the Drow's skull, bouncing it off of the wall, splitting it open in some ways, you see a ripple come out from the site of impact, the rest of the body. The white hair, the pointy ears, the gray skin changes with the waves of the ripple. And what's left is this creature that looks like it's made out of gum, not the chewing type, but the type that your teeth sit in. It's all veiny.
Didn't this happen with the other, like, drow-like thing that we killed?
It may have, yeah. Yeah, he's all veiny and bloody and
I wonder how normal that is when we kill one of these things.
Yeah, he slumps against the wall, motionless, his eyes blank. Yeah, anyways, it's Lars's turn.
Good work, gentlemen. He did.
Yippee.
All right. Lars is still looking down at the bugbear who...
He's doing the caveman SpongeBob thing at you.
Okay.
Sorry, I got that vividly in my head. I don't know why.
He's also, the bugbear is also, he's in the pose. He's doing the pose.
He actually is. You are spitting facts there. He literally is in that pose. Look at that guy.
Lars, we splattered the dude.
I heard.
The bugbear may not want to fight anymore.
I mean, that's what I was debating on, whether I was just gonna flash him or if I was going to try and intimidate him. I might give that a try. Could I do that?
What?
Could I try and just intimidate him down?
Go for it. Make an intimidation check, DC 10.
DC 10, okay. Lars is gonna hold up his staff, priming a spell as intimidating as possible, just making it glow as bright at the end.
You cast the light
there's
spell
the roll.
on the tip of your
No,
staff.
I don't. I do, however, I rolled an 11, by the way. It's an 11 plus 3, so 14.
Okay. You can already smell the fear from this bugbear. So it was not hard to convince him that this was not a fight he wanted to be in. So...
Cool.
Lay down
Yeah.
your arms and surrender, bugbear!
All right, yeah, he throws his Morning Star and Javelin in the creek, throws his arms up, and then for his turn, he sprints down the stream.
That's not surrendering.
I think I got hit confused. Wow,
Yeah.
he could, even with that frostbite debuff, he's moving fast.
Oh, I forgot he has that.
It's minus
It's just 10
of
feet.
movement.
That's all he loses.
Yeah,
So,
he gets
what's
about
the
that
snack?
far.
Wow, he moves fast.
I forgot. I can just You don't even have to count the grid squares. You could just be like, "Nah," as long as the number matches up. He was about there, so yeah, though.
Okay.
Guys, he's making a run for it. Should we do something about that?
It's the mimic's turn. The mimic makes a disappointed noise and like starts to clamber down. Unless one of y'all is gonna try and stop it.
No,
I'm not
back.
gonna try to stop him.
carry on.
Gundren blows into his handkerchief and walks over here.
Is it done?
This guy's dead,
Dispatch
but
the
we.
drow.
Yeah. You can go loot his things if you want.
Are dead drow typically supposed to look like that? Because I'm assuming the answer is no.
Gundren looks down. He's just like, whoa.
Oh, that's not a drow. That's not a drow.
Oh, fun.
Don't know what that is. It's not the drow.
Okay.
Are we still in combat or?
If you let the bugbear go, then I will say combat is over.
I don't plan on pursuing him, if nobody else does. So
100 plus 200, 900. Albertine. So everybody gets 225 XP.
all right, 225. Whoop. I learned.
You know how to do violence better now.
All right.
If I make
so
a game, I'm adding that as a subtext to the level up screen.
So I have the spiritual weapon kind of like lift up the whatever remains of this thing.
The body is mostly intact, but the arms and legs appear to be skinless.
Oh, fun. You could probably light a torch now, Garthus, if you want to be able to see.
Seeing. Yeah, I guess I should do that. I'm gonna light the torch again.
You can see now.
Yippee!
Upon seeing a light emerge from the hallway, Lars walks over. Did you get him all right? Oh, dear heavens!
We're under the suspicion he's not who he said he was.
Well, whoever he used to be, he isn't anymore. There's nothing left of him.
Sure there is. There's like that part, and then the other part right next to it.
So what's... Lars takes a moment to recompose himself. What exactly have you found out about this thing?
Well, we know it's not a drow. That's about all I
Okay.
got. Unless you're
Alright.
familiar with individuals that turn into like fleshy, skinless humanoids when they die.
Fleshy, skinless humanoids. Could I roll for a check to see if I could identify what that may be from some of the books I had read about back in the academy?
Yeah, make
Or-
a history check, DC 12.
Okay, rolling. Oh no, there's no way I'm getting that. 2 plus like 5.
You
That's only a
slept
7.
through that test. Should know this. Don't.
Huh. Nope. No clue. Not sure what that would be.
Don't worry, I'll rack my brain. I think really hard for a second. It's an octopus.
An octopus.
Yeah, think about it.
No, I don't need
the
to-
They can change the texture of their skin. And they're... Oh, wait, no, they're not humanoid, I guess.
I was just about
Never
to
mind,
say,
I've got nothing.
I don't have to think too hard on that one. You're not getting me this time, Garthus.
Tell the crowbar that's holding up this thing. It's still a humanoid body, right?
Humanoid body, 2 eyes, although gaping and there's gash in the skull. Oh, Albertine fetches axes.
Oh yes, that's important.
The crowbar begins kind of flashing in an odd light. Tawa recognizes it as almost as if a message from his deity trying to communicate with him.
It's Morse code.
Almost. I don't think anyone else would recognize the intermittent
Almost. You
flashing.
mean all
and-
Morse?
Mm.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
as it kind of keeps changing color as it flashes.
Oh, nobody here. Epilepsy.
It's doing it in a way that won't immediately cause someone to fall into a seizure. It's gentle with its color changes.
What a way to find out. Middle of a dungeon? Oof.
True.
Toa, recognizing what the deity is asking of it, he goes, I see.
Yes. Toa?
What? I think we all see. I have the torch turned on now. What's up?
The body may be more useful to us than we first anticipated.
I'm not eating it.
Oh, don't worry. As a, shadowy light. How does this actually work? Look at the description of this spell.
The spell you're trying to cast?
Animate dead.
Okay. Yes.
This will take a minute.
Yes, it will take 1 minute.
So now, Toa's hands start mimicking the light from the crowbar.
All right. There's some spooky shit going on.
I close my eyes. It's too spooky for me.
5 spooky. 7 me.
Yeah.
Lars Gundren, you might want to go around the corner if you don't want to see what happens next.
What happens?
We get a friend. He just says in the most weirdly looking smile.
Lars immediately, being incredibly uncomfortable by this, kind of takes a sidestep, but still trepidatiously kind of peeking around the corner.
So...
As the spell continues, the crowbar is slowly merging into the body as the animation process begins.
It's animation time. Yeah, the body of slowly. His eyes are still hollow and lifeless and unfocused. Limbs are broken and bloodied, but he is back.
Yeah, a small trace of an outline of the crowbar feeds over his dimmed eyes, indicating the source of his new animation.
It's got crowbars for pupils.
Not exactly. It's just a dim glow over the eyes.
Okay. Get us
Cool.
a copy.
So he'll last for 24 hours and then he'll
Be out of your control.
yeah. So we'll have to dispose of it after 24 hours.
He's back. He's back for good.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Cool. He is now the new box carrier when we go down to go retrieve the box.
That's
What?
a good point.
Is that
Where
all you did that
get
for,
off
Toa?
to?
Yeah, I'm like I said, we're gonna recruit him. So I put my hands around Lars's shoulders as I walk by. See, I recruited him.
Am I recruited? Am I dead?
No,
Oh. Well, that's a
you
relief.
don't blindly follow what I tell you.
Let me actually
Well, I just might.
You also can think for yourself.
think is a strong word for what I do.
I don't have to tell you to do literally everything.
Okay, fair. Anyway, where'd our mystical box of treasure and make-believe and friendship get off to?
Oh, it's gone.
He's halfway down the ledge there.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
trundling down the stream after the bugbear.
Wait!
Who's
Gothis, come back!
gone.
What?
Come with me, friend.
Toa's going to get it. I don't know if you're going to need to jump down there.
The box makes a gurgling, whining noise, kind of like a puppy made out of wood and steel.
I got you a new carrier.
Lars whispers over to Garthus. I called you over here because I don't trust him now. He's very scary.
That's okay. If you close your eyes, nobody's scary.
Lars just looks over at Garthus with that "you what, mate" look.
Okay, so what's the deal with the rest of this cavern now that we're in here?
It's empty. This cavern is empty. You do know that the drow and the bugbear were looking for something in this cavern
That's
before you arrived.
Do we want to take a moment to look around? We still have the water walking for probably the next half hour or so.
It will take
Anybody-
exactly an hour.
Anybody got, like, detect magic type stuff?
As a matter of fact, I do have some capability of that. I can
Considering most...
identify things when we find them, but searching for them, we'll have to do ourselves.
The problem is, I don't exactly know what he was looking for.
Well, I suggested we try and take him alive to figure out how to do that, but currently, well, I would say his eyes are blue, but one blue that way, one blue the other, so...
It's, okay. So, new undead friend, I'm assuming we searched his pockets and stuff.
No, we hadn't even searched him yet.
Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Where'd he go?
I will start randomly moving around.
Let's see.
Trying to get an idea of what he was searching for.
Why get an idea when we can just start searching? Oh wait, that's Lars.
He doesn't
I
seem
wanna
to
grab
have
8.
anything useful. Just the clothes that he's wearing, which are now ripped, torn, and bloodied. That's all he's got. He didn't even have any weapons on him.
Wait, did you say he was riding a bow?
I saw the figurine had a bow, so I said that.
It was an
He was just like he was just like pretending to ready a bow to spook us.
Yeah, you did like finger guns, basically. And
It
you
got
guys were
his
like,
face
"Watch
smeared
out!
all.
Watch out! He's
Yeah,
got a
it
gun! Take him
It
out!"
got his face.
Get down on the ground! No!
It got his face smeared all across the wall for it. Okay, do we recall if we got any notes or anything from the other creature who did this when we killed her? Do you remember when it was in the manor back in
It was not
Robert
actually
Tower?
the manor. It was in Cragmar Castle, is where we
Oh yeah,
found
it was in
them.
the castle.
And
Yeah.
Good
no,
question.
no. What we were trying to get from her at the time, we weren't able to extract anything other than "you're too late. We're going to kill you. I'm going to die now." That was about it.
Okay.
We didn't get any information before they off themselves.
Well, I'm assuming the bugbear ran down the stream.
Yes, that's why Benadryl was chasing after him. I didn't call him back. I just figured he'd do what he needs to do. It's Benadryl. I'm not very concerned over his well-being. He seems to be very survivable.
So, the drow was trying to run to the west, that-a-way.
Yes, he was trying to run up the stairs, so it's likely that's where reinforcements may have been. I don't know what's down the chasm.
Judging by our direction of travel, the area where the goblins are should be that direction where the bugbear went.
Yes, which may be inclined. We may want to hurry up what we're doing here before we move on.
Okay.
Searching the area would probably be quite prudent, considering that they were looking for something here. We may have a better. With more manpower, we may have a better time of actually finding what it may have been. He said his divinations had told him that it was here. So
Yeah, and my divinations have turned him into our buddy.
please refrain from using the term buddy for forcibly conscripted undead.
I named him.
I just hovered over that!
That's pretty good.
And that is, I think, all we have time for today. Although you guys have to next session. You're close. You're close to something.
All right, that's a pretty decent spot as Lars turns around and gets the crap scared out of him by the zombie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm very happy with that. I am a big fan of Animate Dead.
Yeah, Animate Dead is one of my favorites.
I love having an army of disposable minions.
You can have up to 4 at a time.
Yeah. But
I was
I'm
tempted.
gonna need more spell slots for that.
I was tempted to make a necromancer character because I love necromancy in games like this.
It's great.
I didn't realize you were that into next.
What?
More of the
I
summoner,
get
like Beast Tamer thing.
Give me wait.